to wet quali. Oh, this is the joys of having it on what's it called? Dynamic weather. You get races like this where you have it in the wet, and then it's just a case of survival of the fittest. But
wet quality. See who races the track first. Who's gonna come out here first? Set a mark and point for this wet quality. Horribly, yeah. A wet quality? I mean, I think I had moon.
It's a rain time. I hear someone about to come out. I think it's one of the Ferraris.
What's the what is this Bayless? Is this Bayless coming out? Oh no, it's not. For
a lot of people coming out. I think someone else is out on track as well. Oh, it's the Haas of Kibi. Right, I need to send Fish another invite to the game.
Yeah, someone's DC if you want to get them in.
Yep.
Right, so there's Asto and Key above out there. Oh, everyone's coming out now. Everyone's piling out all at once.
I'm not surprised. Everyone's going to want to get Is it going to be a dry? I've just got a message. Is it going to be a dry race?
We yeah, right, it's dry race, thank God. So race must be dry.
I believe so. Not too sure. Should say right. Do the onboard cam, then we can actually hear the car.
You on the Haas? I'm on the Ferrari, so I'll stay on this Ferrari, and you stay on the Haas.
Yep. Well, the Haas is not having fun in the rain. Really not having fun. Just slid completely across the curbs of turn 10 and 11, I think. Trying to remember the track map.
Here they go, 2 flying laps, Ferrari and Haas. Here they go.
Yep. Oh, and I think the other Haas of Jim Bobster has spun, coming out of turn 11. I think that's turn 11. No, that's turn 12.
See, the thing with wet laps is everything you know just goes out the window.
Yeah.
This is some dry. If you don't practice in the wet, then everything you know is out the window.
Bobster has put it in the gravel on the exit of the final corner.
Key is already given up there. Oh, the Ferrari's coming with like a Key. Oh no, so the Ferrari and the Haas's lap are both in. Key's got a 5-place grid penalty as well for that.
Not the best start for the debut of Aston Adam in the Ferrari.
That's that Ferrari's lap messed up as well. Who is the next? No, he is on that lap.
It's Treeboy. Treeboy is off at turn 4. He's done a Grosjean.
I think is Callum the fittest out as of now.
Callum.
I think Callum may be the furthest forward, is he? Everyone else is spun or on the outlap, I believe. Callum in the wheel.
I think a lot of people are spinning on the outlap. I'll be honest. I think Jaffa just spun, I'll be honest. I think it was Jaffa that spun out of turn 4. So Jaffa thought he was going to do well this weekend, already spun in qualifying.
He's good around Spain.
Are we going to get any lap times?
Jaffa's good around
Yes.
Spain, I think he can bring it up on the race day at least.
Finally getting some lap times in. Obviously we've got a lot of people pitting because they've got damage or they've messed up their lap. But Grima goes top in the Renault. Instantly beaten by Callum G.
Yeah, that's Callum and the Williams. Williams boys bringing it home.
And Kyle putting in a 1:28.3. Here comes the fast boys, the boys with the pace.
128.3 from Kyle. You know that's a nice fallen lobby time, right?
But here comes Ben,
Ben,
and Ben's put in a 127. Although that is the closest they've been all season, I'm pretty sure, in qualifying. So
where is Bayless going to end up?
Been third, behind Kyle. Only just though, by half a tenth.
You know those two are in a party right now, chopping at each other for chipping up. Oh, I'm faster than you, I'm faster than you. I know what these two are like off the track. I know those two are giving it to each other right now.
I mean, it's the trio of Bayless, Kyle, and Jaffa. We saw Jaffa and Kyle crash at the formation lap last time, completely on purpose. But I mean, it was funny. Here's WePR trying to defend from WRF1 Ben in qualifying. Might I add, bit of battling. You know, it may be qualifying, but who doesn't want a bit of battling? It's all about track position.
Exactly, right? Who doesn't let him? Who doesn't defend him? Just kind of, you know, certifying your manlyhood for the race. You say, don't come near me on the track. If I defend you in qualifying, what am I going to do in the race?
Well, it was WePR trying to defend from Ben. I don't think there was going to be any sort of defence. But I mean, it was a good try.
So who's still got it? Slim, Jaffa, Key, and Asto. Damn, I don't know which one you prefer to call him. They're still yet to set the time. Fish's AlphaTauri here sounds crazy right now, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That sounds like it's stuck in second gear. Does come around here. Is George? No, George has gone to the pits. Fish. Who's coming on the last little chicane bit?
Someone who's out. So I've got to deal with the actual Williams driver. So obviously Callum G is filling in for the Williams driver who couldn't make it, but the Williams driver has just said that he can make it. So I'm now going to try and deal with this.
Fish P7 there. That was a good lap for Fish. Brilliant lap from Fish. Who is our now Key still out? No, he's not using the pit. I do like watching wet qualities though, because wet qualities do add a lot.
It is interesting. It mixes up the grid a lot.
Yeah, it changes the dynamics.
Separates the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah, you find a lot of the good drivers. I mean, today's not shown here, but you find a lot of the good drivers usually can't race in the wet.
And Matissimo is out. He's crashed into the wall in the pit lane. Just got downstream.
That's so.
But that's going to be pit lane closed. No one's going to want to pit. I don't know if Fish is on an outlap or not.
So who is out? Who's that affected?
So
Nobody.
Matissimo is out of the race.
Yeah, actually not
out of the race, but out of
qualifying.
qualifying.
So Slime, Jaff, and Hassan are all out. So that's not going to affect them personally coming out. I think George is in the pits currently.
George is probably, what he's done is he's probably done some laps, but has probably spun on the laps. I've been there. I did a race today. It was a 50% race. We had qualifying, and the amount of times you do a lap, you spin, and you just get annoyed, so you pit, and then you just go out again. It happens, and he'll probably do the same. But he's got 8 minutes to set a lap, so doesn't want to be too late.
8 minutes, 20 to go. I think a lot of these top guys are probably set. I mean, that's kind of like what I'm like. From experience, I usually set the best laps kind of in the first few laps. So I don't really find myself going out for kind of quicker laps. I usually set the best laps kind of there and then. So that might be the case with some top boys now, especially in the wet. They might just not bother coming out, just saving the tyres in case they need them for race day.
Yeah. we're going to jump on board with Adam now, as he's rounding the final corner for his first flight, well, his first timed lap. Where's he going to put him? He's going to put him P5 on his debut. Brilliant stuff from Adam. Slimesicle, where's he going to be able to put his McLaren on the grid? It'll be P18. I don't know who that was. I think it was Jaffa goes P9. Not the usual kind of type of thing with Jaffa. But no doubt he'll be out again. He's got 8 minutes left, so he'll be out again, and he'll probably try and put that within the top 5, I'd say. But for his first outing, I'd say Aston Adam is pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's a really good finish. I mean, you could finish qualifying there and be happy with that. It's Spain. You can do a lot from P5. There's Pixel across the line there, Mobo Pixel P11. Maybe not a lot of time to be open for. P11, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's everyone in Spain. A lot of corner 1-2 in Spain is a lot of contact usually. So sometimes later back at grid on Spain actually sometimes better than from what I've seen. Sometimes that front view get caught up in the contact, and the back view kind of just come through and go off into P1.
Yeah, it's weird Spain, because obviously you've got that very, very long run to the first corner, and the first corner isn't really a slow corner, so it's definitely a chance for an accident. 100%. You're going 200 mile an hour into a corner, which is a 90-degree right, but a long 90-degree right. So yeah,
especially P2 as well, because P2 sometimes the back end kicks out when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
P2. So when you're side by side, or off the start, going into corner 2, sorry. Sometimes the back end, 2 people's back end kicks out, and then that's 2 spots to get past. So it's
yeah,
definitely a struggle, those first 2 corners. Definitely.
I don't know what's going on here at the final corner. We just got Gimmicky Gem sitting on the
I know, I'm watching
off the track. It's like he didn't want to give the space up to Tree Boy. Not too sure though, so what I'm going to do. Board with George, as he's not out yet.
I think it was Kyle. I believe Kyle's out.
Is George still in the game? Let me see if George is in the game. TG5 George. No, he is in the game. So
I'm gonna set on board with Kyle and let's see how he goes here. I think Kyle's on a
Bayless is coming out. Can I just point out, Bayless is 2/10 off of WRR F1 Ben, who is, quite frankly, very, very quick. Now, I've seen how quick Bayless is. I saw it in Austria, and obviously he got the undercut on Ben before Ben had the accident. So, could we see Bayless extend the lead here today in Spain? Obviously, a dry race. All the drivers would be a lot quicker in the race, but who knows? Could be a real mix-up.
Bayless is probably gone out because he can get 210s around Spain. It's kind of a corner around Spain, to be honest. If that. Like, he's probably gone out, I think. Give me his P1. I'll take that into the race. Ben and Bayless, that'll be a good battle, especially on Spain. I mean, Spain's one of my favourite tracks, personally. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't sit comfortably with Spain. They don't enjoy it, but Spain's one of my personal favourites. So to see Ben and Bayless going in, I know these two are quick.
I think we may have
really
spoken
cool
too soon, because Ben has just set a 1:26.2, which is a full second and a half ahead of Bayless.
Yes.
Although
The commentators.
Bayless is superhuman, so we could see him do some magic.
Bayless has done some magical things in that time, and what I've seen.
I think my disconnect. Right, George, I will send you an invite, mate. I'll try and do it very quick as well, so you can try and get a lap in. It's just not going well for Ferrari at the moment. Bayless up on his sector 1 time, but it's still not faster than Ben. Maybe he can pull some magic.
He's locked up the brakes a little bit there.
Yeah. Oh, and there is a spin at turn 1. Is it going to be Cameron? No, it isn't. It's Weepier. Weepier is off in turn 1. Weepier's going to want to keep out of the way of the guys coming through turn 2. Weepier, get it going. Oh, and he's always had a crash with Aston Adam.
It's done a little bit of like looking up, sitting up with Bayless here just to see if what he does with this lap. I don't know if he's gone for another quick lap or if he's pretty much on home. I mean, Bayless is quick to me. Bayless is slower than me, so he's like my quick. So you can never quite tell with Bayless.
Yeah.
He's kept it down. So let's see what this time does. Is he going to improve? He's got a 127.5.
Oh, and he is
he's done a
within 2 tenths. With 2 tenths.
What a shame.
That is absolutely phenomenal. And someone's off at turn 1, and Callum G's put it off at turn 2 as well. Rising on board with Bayless there. That is utterly... I don't even know.
126.
One of my mods have just sent me.
Yeah, it's like 0.5, isn't it?
Here, I'm going to send you something. This is what one of my mods has sent me.
Yeah.
Got pretty much everyone who's streaming this race, their stream open. I think it's quite kind of funny.
Goodness.
So I think that's one of the Renaults off. It was Grima.
Is that all in 1 minute?
Just doing some avoiding action.
Oh, is that 2 minutes?
Oh, is that just gonna controller disconnect? Grima's just sitting in the barrier.
Ben's gone
Currently,
back out for another lap.
just left.
George is having connection issues, I believe. Big connection issues. Ashton in the is that a Red Bull? Is retired somehow. Adam. I think his full name is Adams. Retirement.
If Adam is in the pits, then Adam's gone P3. He's probably just put it in the pits and retired. I'd say there is a big crash at turn 4. I don't know what's going on.
Weeby bag will give a 5 grid penalty there, don't you? I think he missed that at the bottom there. 5 grid penalty for Weeby bag. But to be fair, he's in P18, so that's not going to affect him too much.
So Grima I just saw drove into the wall and then retired. I've just found out why. His wheel came off. His actual steering wheel has come off.
His wheel just flopped off.
To be honest, is an explanation as to why you've gone straight into the barrier. I will be honest.
If your wheel falls off, I mean, I don't think Houdini can help you
we'll
there.
normally see people firing now. Mate, Kyle going P2 in front of Bayless. Bayless is still on his 4 tenths up. Bayless is going to get pole. He's 4 tenths up. If he can get the final sector, Weepier is in the way. Is Bayless going to put the McLaren on pole? Yes, he will! Bayless is gone and put it on pole in the McLaren. The Meister, the 125.7. 5 tenths ahead of Ben. Is Ben still on an outlap? Yes, he is though. Is Ben going to be able to put it anywhere further up the grid? Ben, I think I just saw, was 5 tenths up, so this could be very, very close between the two. Is Bayless going to get his first pole position, or is Ben going to steal it from him at the final second?
A 125.7 from Bayless. If Ben tops this, then I mean, Ben can do it, but it's a mammoth task. Can he do it here? Come around the final corner.
Is he going to be able to do it?
Straight.
Yes, he will by 2 tenths. Bayless misses out on pole by 2 tenths. Ben just sticks it back at the final second. My God.
Oh my goodness.
And Carbon jumps fish, I think that was.
Azzy's gone up to P3 as well.
Oh no, that was Azzy.
So Kyle's just down to P4. Kyle's already retired. I don't think he was I think he kind of wanted to retire. So,
yeah,
I mean,
Jesus.
These are some fat boys around here at the top 3, I'd say that, man.
I thought that when I
Poor
made this
Bayless,
series
stripped away from
and Ben signed up, I was thinking it's just going to be Ben and then a midfield fight. Oh, was I wrong? Oh, was I wrong? We have got an absolute mega fight for the front, a mega midfield fight, and what is just a brilliant grid.
So how
My
the
God.
polar was it there, to be honest? When I seen Bayless signed up, Bayless, good friend of mine, Bayless, he used to race my lobbies, and he literally said in chat it was time trials. Like, I said, surely my lobbies can't be fun for you. And he said, no, they're time trials.
George needs
They're
to
time trials. So I thought when I saw Bayless sign up, I thought he's going to rail it. But Ben is putting on. I mean, Bayless, Ben, it's going to be the Bayless Ben show. I think that's what it's going to be. There you go.
Right, is it going to give you the right view? Here we go. 5 red lights in the Spanish Grand Prix, and someone's jumped the start. It's Fish, I think.
Was the 2 just I believe?
Is that?
Was that? It's the AlphaTauri. Who was in the AlphaTauri? Is that?
I think that was. I don't
It
even
was
know
Carbon,
who that was,
I
but
believe. Because Fish was on the right-hand side of the track. I believe it was Alice Carbon who jumped. Yeah, Alice Carbon going out at 19.
yeah, Carbon jumping the start is all the way down to the back. But get back on board with this, as I think one of the Hasses is off there. Both the Hasses having a poor start once again. But we've got Ben followed by Bayless, and then Adam. Adam has put it in front of both the Mercedes now. What a start from the Ferrari man, from the debut sitter. He's sitting up in P3. Absolute scenes from the man.
Oh, there's some damage at the tree ball already. Just the end. Oh, there's Williams. There's a Williams spotted. He's gone in. Slime of the McLaren. 5 seconds early. Give that a Callum G down there in the Williams. Slime got tangled up in that as well.
Oh dear.
So that was a fully tangled up as well. Link Slime's going to be too happy about that. Damage to both them, I believe.
Yeah, that's not the best. And Kieran, what do be your gamer tag, and I'll send you another invite. Jump on board with this battle here, where it's Weepier and Kibi. Kibi's spun Weepier there. Not the best start for the Haas guys. A lot of incidents. I think Carbon is actually it. AI, yeah, Carbon's an AI. Let me send an invite to Carbon quick.
So he's an AI and he has a drive-through?
So what I've just been told is that Carbon can't join, and it was his AI that jumped the start.
Oh my goodness.
And we now have a virtual safety car. This has quite literally gone worse than the first start. But I said no restarts now, so this is it. Let me send another invite to Kiwi. So let's go through all this again. With the virtual safety car now out. We have Ben, Bayless, Adam. Then the 2 Mercedes of Kyle and Azzy. Those swap positions. Fish, Matissimo, Jaffa, Rima, D1. George, Pixels, Rosefist, Kiwi. Weepier, Carbon, Treeboy, Slam Sport, Jim Bobster, and Callum G, who's coming out of the pits. And it's almost a lap down now, so not the best debut for the new, well, I say new Williams drivers, but the Williams reserve driver. Just the series reserve driver, if I'm honest. We're going back to green now, and Bayless has got a relatively good start from the restart.
Adam's going to make a move on Bayless, I think. Which he has.
He's gone down the inside. He's going to be able to keep it. They go wheel to wheel. Adam going to try and go round the outside. Turns into the inside of turn 3. Is he going to be able to keep it there next to Bayless? No, and they've touched.
Oh.
They've gone off the track. Bayless once again having poor luck.
Kyle's gone through there in a P2.
I think that'll probably have to be recorded. Funku can clip that possibly.
So it's a McLaren 2-3. Sorry, a Mercedes 2-3.
Yeah, Mercedes 2-3. Look, every race has been a Mercedes 2-3, and there's been a big crash. A big crash.
Carbon's
Carbon is
retired.
out of the race. Weepier is off the track, and so is VNC Rosenqvist. I don't know what's happened here, but clearly
Rosenqvist
something not
cloud
good,
too.
and I don't... Yeah. I didn't catch that. I think there'd been an accident between... I think it was either the ghost of Carbon, but no, the AI of Carbon, or Carbon's actual car. And I believe Rosenqvist, and or Weepio might have been.
FE
and then
Pixels has got the
Rosenqvist
driving
eaten
penalty.
it. I'm going to assume speeding under yellow flags?
And VFC, yeah.
Under VSC, yeah.
He's pretty far back now.
There is so much going on, and I'm struggling to keep up with it.
And yellow flag again in sector 2. So
So we're back racing again.
oh, that's
Right,
for
let's jump on
George.
board with this.
George has gone off. Back on the road.
So it's still a sort of battle between the top 4 to 5. Ben is still leading. He's got the lead. He's probably going to have the lead for a long time now, unless he makes a mistake. Kyle's sitting pretty in second, followed by his teammate Azzy, then Bayless, who is going to be eyeing up both of them, trying to go for the win today. And then Fish in the Alpha Tauri. Now it's I don't know why F1 is being so dodgy. If they're in spectator mode, it should be able to take control. But I've had cases where you can't do that. I'm pretty sure the bottom 4. Oh no, they're not. They're actually all. They're not AIs. They're genuinely all fighting. The bottom 4 having a good battle for 14th.
There goes Callum at the inside.
Callum getting 2 in 1. Very nice move from the reserve driver there. Let's go through your order. As of lap 5, so we've got Ben in first, Kyle second, Azzy third, Bayless catching up in fourth, Fish Matissimo D1, Rima Jaffa Key B, then the 2 Ferraris of TG5 George and Aston Adam. FD Pixels, WePR, Callum G, Treeboy, Jimmy Bobster and Slime Support in 18th, and our 2 retirements at the moment are VNC Rosenqvist and LS Carbon. So, Scott, it's been a good first couple of laps, an interesting first couple of laps. Who is your money on to win this race today?
I mean, it might be a really easy sellout, but Ben's like 6 seconds up.
He is.
I mean, if
Probably
they
should have
pit,
asked who's going to be on the podium. But
if they pit similar laps and he gets out, and maybe Bayless can bring it up and they get on a podium. But judging by the times, I think it's probably going to be a Ben, Kyle on this podium.
yeah, I mean, we're still very early into this race, so it's a lot to play for at the moment. So
Yeah, anything can happen, but judging from the current standings, Ben seems to be in the clear. I mean, if he makes a mistake, he shouldn't, at least in my opinion, he shouldn't drop out the podium. Might drop down a few positions. He might go down to maybe 4th, but he should be able to build that up with his pace back into the podium at least.
yeah. I've just also been made aware
So-
Jaffa hasn't got a tune on. He's got no setup. He's just chilling around with the standard F1 2020 setup. Which, to be honest, isn't that bad. It's not that bad of a setup, it's just irritatingly slow. But I think we've got a fight here for 4th between Bayless and Fish. We're going to jump aboard with Fish now. We might send it up the inside of turn 1. No, thinks better of it. Sits in the slipstream of Bayless. Or maybe send a move into turn 4. We'll see that, or is it just going to sit pretty behind? Maybe use DRS on the after turn 9. Or maybe just sit behind and wait until the back straight as we've got to move here for P10. I think it's Aston Adam. Yeah, he's Aston Adams trying to come back at Matissimo, trying to get some points today for Ferrari. Going to be doing very good. And Matissimo sending it down the inside of Adam.
Oh,
pushes Adam wide.
Yeah, Adam's off
That
into
was harsh.
the gravel there. I mean, it was harsh, but
might be a slam dunk penalty. I'm not too sure though.
yeah, I thought the latter edge of it did seem a little cheeky, but I have to see. We have to review that at the end.
Disconnected.
Slime has done a mistake there. As Matissimo's passed Slime, who's on the side of the track. But Slime is Slime down, I believe. Slime a lap down anyway.
Yes, Slime is a lap down now. But yeah, that looked dodgy from
we
Matissimo
have
there.
Kyle's pitted.
Yep, Kyle in the pits.
On the mediums, yeah.
Coming out in. Why is it?
George is getting him, by the way. I don't think that's an invite or.
Yeah, I've invited him. I'll send him another quick one.
So who's jumped in the pits here? Gremmer is leaving. Key is in there, but new tyres aren't just tyres as well, so there's no wing damage, which is good. George is exiting. Yeah, that's the pit slot phased.
I just saw someone spin. I think it was one of the Williams. It is the Williams of not Jaffa. It's Callum G.
Oh yeah.
He's backwards.
Let's get the tyres on here. So as he's up in P2 with 7 lap old softs, they've gone out again.
Let me
it's gonna be 8.
Send Callum G.
So they're getting near the limit of those softs, and they're also dropping time as well, very slowly. Not on the mid, looking at the bit of time during the corner.
Yeah, everything. It's all sort of spread out, but it's also still kicking off as people are joining and leaving. And George is not. He's just having major issues here. I'll keep sending him invites. Oh, he's back again. Oh, Matissimo's out. Not in, I think. Oh no, he is. Matissimo's in. Right. So, no real close battles on track at the moment, except the one between 6th and 5th, as Kyle is now catching up to Jaffa, Michael Jaffa Maker.
This is a big one.
Both on mediums.
These boys know each other well, they've raced against each other a lot, but Kyle's just gone right outside of him.
Round the outside goes Kyle.
Push the inside, can he?
Jaffa leaving the space.
Still side by side, what's going to happen
to
you?
Up the inside? No, Jaffa concedes the position.
But will he get the arrest down the arrest straight here, though, that's the question. Or has he missed activation? I think he missed. I know he got it, I can see by the dash, he's got it. But he hit the gravel a little bit there, Kyle's pulled away.
Right, let's get these invites back out. Jay, I know who you are, I think.
So Kyle is on a mission. Is it a bold statement to say Kyle is win this race? I mean, not too much of a bold statement. He's in P5, well P4 because that's his pit, and he is on first mediums while everyone else is on 9 lap all mediums. There is a bit of gap between them, but I don't think it's a pit stop length. I think Kyle is technically leading this race right now. I think it was 11 seconds for Bayliss. No, I can't. I don't know if my site's messing up a little bit here. I can't seem to see the.
Okay, Kieran, mate, no worries.
I can't.
Bad luck today. It's probably just Xbox being Xbox. That's probably why it's going down. Unless like a specific provider has gone down. Which is why we've got some people having connection issues and some people who are just fine. But yeah.
Ben has gone in the pits, 9 laps on the mediums. So it's time to go in. Is Bayliss going to follow suit?
I'll invite Kiwi.
Bayliss is right behind the Renault. Bayliss has stayed out for another lap. So Bayliss has now moved up to P1. Fish has also jumped into the pit lane. Mr. Kyle here. Coming onto the straight.
Kyle's coming to the straight.
Ben had actually
Ben's gone.
Ben has got out before Kyle actually, so he did have enough time there. So Ben is still technically leading this race. Obviously, Bayless is out in front of him, but I don't think Bayless is pit yet. Being on 10th on mediums, yeah. Yellow flag is out in sector 2.
It's for a stricken, well, a racing point of Weepier, who is going to want to get out of the way of Bayless here, because obviously these two know each other, have raced against each other, but...
Oh, there's a
and
in P8
Bayless,
something going on.
Weepier's not got out of the way, and Bayless has now got wing damage from Weepier.
What? Sorry, I wasn't ball with Matissimo there and that kind of bushes. I saw Adam at 3-6 time release. I wanted to see what was going on, and he passed Matissimo, and now he's buying D numbers. He's now he's in a sandwich here of Red Bulls. He's in a Red Bull sandwich.
He's going to try and go through it up the inside, maybe.
Oh,
He sent it, and Adam's round. Oh,
I think that's
too brave.
Oh,
He was too brave and tried to send it up a part of the track where it wasn't going to happen.
yeah. I mean, if you get in a position like that, the Red Bulls are going to work against you there, and it's not going to end well for you. The sandwich of any type of car, especially the Red Bull drivers, it's not going to go well. Bayless has pitted. It's put on the soft. Here he comes out with that. I think is it 5th? Yeah, 5th by the looks of it.
Yeah.
So now these tyres look pretty, at least the top 5, or maybe even a bit lower, but top 5 are closer. This looks like fine. This looks like it. This is like the final group. So it's just down the race, and I believe from now.
Yeah.
I think Mercedes having a little bit of a battle there. Azzy and Kyle.
Yeah. I'd like to see Azzy overtake Kyle, and I don't know if Azzy's made it known in the racing community yet, so I won't discuss why, but he deserves that win today, and I know exactly who he's dedicating it to, so I'd like to see Azzy take that second place, maybe even the first if he can catch up, but yeah. A little bit of favouritism, but
so that's...
I'm allowed. It's my league, I'm allowed to have a bit of favouritism.
Well, if you can pick up the pace, it is very doable, because Ben, I believe Ben went medium soft, do you know? He couldn't have started, did he start mediums? I'm not too sure. He's on softs now, so...
Yeah, I think he went medium soft.
He does have the... He went a bit of the tyre wear towards the end, as he's made the move there on
sending
Kyle.
It down the inside on Jaffa. Jaffa doing the switchback.
As he's moved at the P2 there. Kyle, I think Kyle left him go through. Doesn't defend.
And I think Slamsicle spun again.
Yeah, I'm always Slamsicle here. Slamsicle has got off. Tough race for Slime, but it's a race and
yeah, it's racing.
Bayless.
Going to jump back on board with Adam and Jaffa as Adam goes down the inside on Jaffa into turn 1. Jaffa's going to try and make it round the outside though, make it too wide through turn 1, but he's not going to be able to do it. Adam going to keep the position, but remember Adam's got that penalty, so he is going to have to pull the timeout if he wants to gain points for Ferrari today. George is now back in the session hopefully, so he may be able to catch up to the AI of Kiwi and get more points for Ferrari today, so it could all come good for Ferrari.
I mean, Ben, I've just jumped on board with these top 2 guys, flip between them. Ben has an amazing lead already. Ben is pretty much hitting turn 1 as he's hitting the final straight. So Ben's got a lovely lead here on softs as well. But like I said, I mean, 2 level soft, lap 14 out of 17. Tyres aren't going to be too worn, but they're definitely going to be sliding a little bit. So maybe as he can try and build up some time later on when he's got them fresh mediums on. Not fresh, but newer mediums.
That's one thing I didn't pick up on. Azzy has now got second place, so...
Yeah, I had that on my screen. He got a lovely pass on Kyle. Obviously, being Mercedes teammates, Kyle didn't try and put up too much of a defense, because why would you defend on your teammate too crazy?
Yeah.
But it was a lovely pass. DRS straight. It's actually on the start finish straight. It was a lovely pass.
Yeah, this result will 100% put Mercedes up into the lead of the Constructors' Championship by a mile. This is the result that they've been looking for to claim the team's championship, so Oh, blue
was
flag
close.
runners. Kyle was getting caught up in it.
As he nearly got
Azzy
caught in it there, but
just-
luckily they moved out of the way.
Azzy almost had a very big accident. I don't know why they didn't just sit ahead. They could have just let them pass on the straight.
Yeah, I
It would
think
make more sense.
I think people panicked when they see the blue flag
Yeah.
and the fast guys come behind them. They do panic a little bit. I've seen a lot of accidents unintentionally happen under the blue flag, where people kind of just move to the left, thinking that was the best decision, and then they've smashed into someone. I think people do panic under the blue
Yeah.
flag just a little bit. But I mean, they got through there with no damage, so
Relatively unscathed.
yeah,
They lost
maybe a
bit
couple
of
of
time
seconds
to,
left. To,
Fish, who's sitting comfortably in 4th, 8 seconds ahead of Bayliss. But someone who is definitely sitting comfortably is Ben. Once again, absolutely dominating a race. And yeah, phenomenal stuff from Ben. I'll send see if I can get final try of getting George in the lobby.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
Ben's run away with it. It's pretty much just another time left, and the tyre is pretty much where I don't want to say it, but it's kind of getting there for Ben, and unless he somehow makes a colossal mistake, which it's not really like Ben to make a big mistake. It's kind of in the bag
yeah,
for Ben.
definitely.
Question is, can Fish, who's got DRS on Kyle down the straight, can he make a move? I think that's the battle to watch now. I don't really see Kyle making a move on Azzy because the teammates don't really see that kind of benefit in either of them to fight for P2. If I just can Kyle
Yeah.
defend from Fish, Fish is closing in on him.
Fish is definitely coming. He ain't no fish, he's a shark in the water, and Carl's gonna have to try and defend from him. Who's the Renault battle? Where it is a battle between Tree Boy and FV Pixels, and then Slimescore who's been lapped, but FV Pixels going to try and overtake Tree Boy in the 2nd sector. Is he going to be able to make a move on the short DRS straight, which is up towards turn 8, I believe? He's got DRS, is he going to send it down the inside? No, he isn't. He's going to stick it behind until the pit straight, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
pit straight. Let's jump on board with Fish.
With
Is
those-
it going to be our 2 cat? No.
yeah, Fish has dropped out. I was gonna say Fish has dropped out with the DRS zone, and 1 lap to go. I mean, it is entirely doable, but Fish is gonna have to knock out a hell of a lap here to try and. He's definitely gonna need at least the back DRS thread to at least try and make the move. He
Yeah.
does a little bit of a mess up through those corners, drops a bit of time. It's good.
What Kyle doesn't want to do now is bottle it like he does on every single final lap. This is not what we want to see. And I've just realised, I don't want to commentate his cursing yet, but Jaffa is still in the race.
Jaffa
He's
Kick
still in the race.
is coming on down there. In P9, he's in the points. Which are two DNFs I believe he's had with a point. Each point will be
2
good for him.
DNFs. But here he comes, the leader for the entire race. The man, the myth, the legend, once again, WOR F1 Ben, comes home to win in Spain. He wins round 3. What a race from him.
Big
14
Ben.
seconds ahead.
Big Ben bringing it
Big
home.
Ben. Big Ben brings it home in P1.
I mean, there was a-
FTAZzy, give yourself a pat on the back, my man. You have done everything you've wanted to do today. You put it in P2. You've done absolutely brilliantly. Well done to Azzy. And well done to Kyle for finishing a race and actually finishing on the podium. Well done, Kyle. Fish, he said he was going to do well earlier. He said he was just going to try and keep it clean. That's what he's done. He's kept it in P4. Some good points for the AlphaTauri team today. Bayliss, it's not what he would have wanted, but it's definitely points on the table. I think he's still leading the championship.
I don't know if you
but
noticed at the bottom
it'll
there,
be finalised
Weeby
later.
Bag got given a 5-second penalty due to unsaved penalties at the bottom there. So Weeby Bags
Yep.
maybe have dropped a bit more. I didn't quite see what Weeby Bag was at, but He may have dropped. I think. No, I think he kind of stayed the same position. I think he was 15th.
Yeah. Also, a big congratulations to Aston Adam on his debut for Ferrari. He is now the full-time driver for Ferrari, and well, he's got Ferrari their first points of the season. So, I mean, what can you say? He's done pretty damn good. But, guys, if you're in the race and you're watching the stream, make sure you make sure you put all of your stewards inquiries into the steward inquiries chat. We're gonna get very busy tonight once again, so yeah, send them all in. Take your time though. Get you fastest lap. Yeah, I'll get a picture of fastest lap. Mercedes 2-3. I think that makes it the first double podium of the series. For a team anyway. So, well on to them.
Unfortunate for Bayless, was it P2 he qualified in, and he's dropped on a P5. I don't think he'd be happy with that, but P5, it's P5 at the day. I mean, what went wrong?
And fastest lap,
Still
fastest
P5.
lap point going to Ben once again with a 1:16.766.
I mean, it was almost like Ben's playing ground out here. Like I said, Big Ben crossed the line there, P1. You could kind of guess that. Like, especially with the way things were standing, we thought Bayless might give him a go, but as soon as Bayless dropped off, you think Ben's gonna be, it was gonna be Ben's to play with.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that bad luck to some of the guys. Obviously, Carbon had a lot to give this weekend, and just couldn't keep it. Well, his internet couldn't keep it. And yeah, so that is the race for today. Yeah, what an interesting one.
I mean, Spain's a hard track at the end of the day. I mean, you know,
it is.
There's a few
It's a
corners
difficult track.
that catch you, a few corners that kick your back end out, and you think I'm straight through here, your back end goes out, and it's a hard track. No matter, you know, it doesn't seem hard when you first go around. You think it's an easy track, but some of those corners they kick you up. So I think everyone did well. There wasn't too many incidents. There was a couple of guys busy out there, but you know, it was a relatively good race. It was action packed as well. There was a few passes in there. I think everyone should be proud of themselves. Did the best they could do.